Hey guys, in this tutorial we're going to make a box that looks semi-decent, I guess. I'm going to do it without this tool. So I'm going to go to View, Perspective Grid, and Hide Grid. Okay, so I'm just going to make a square, and I'll go from here. So with this square, I hold the control key down to quickly link to the little white arrow, and if you let go it goes back to the black, and that's just something you get used to. So what I'm going to do is hold control and then select these two edges. I'm going to hold shift and press down 3, 4, so about 5 times, and we got this sideways box. The next thing I'll do is rotate it with the reflect tool or the letter O, and I'm just going to click on the side here. Now make sure you hold the Alt key so you get the double arrows, and then just drag it around and hold shift to lock it in place. Okay, looks good so far. And the top box piece, I'm just going to make another square like that. I'm going to move this to the background with Control Shift left square bracket. Okay, and it looks like we're going to need an anchor point right about here, so go to your pen tool and choose add anchor point. Boom. And then with the little white arrow just drag it up. Okay, so now we've got a box, and I guess we'll add some colors, gradient preferably, and I'm just gonna pick the default gradient. Actually, I'm gonna do it on all these sides. Now let's make it some box colors. Okay, I'm gonna see what radial looks like. So if I do a radial gradient, okay, yeah, that'll be good. So I'm going to select these two walls here with Control and Shift, then click I and click that edge there. And with the gradient tool selected, let's say the light's coming from the right side, then this side would be the brightest, and then the top would be a little dimmer, and this side would be the darkest. Okay, so that looks good. I'm not the best with colors. Then select your whole box and go to this outline part right here and click the little slash. So now we have a box without the little edges. It looks like my boxes aren't perfectly lined up, so I'm just gonna try that once more. Okay. There's a little white gap between the box, but at 100% view you don't see it, so it's probably not really there. The next thing we'll do is draw a line for the box closing, and let's just say it'll go across here. Well, to get the line perfectly lined up with the box, it'd probably go from edge to edge like this, and after you make that line, just use your arrow keys. Okay. You can't see the line if we erase the line, so I'll go back here and let's give it a little line. Whoops. Okay. I'm going to make it a little thicker. And that's good for now. And how about some tape? The tape is going to fall about right here. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to shrink it down. And for now I'm just going to make it yellow. Whoops. So I got a little yellow box like that. And make sure you move it to the front. So that'll be the tape. And now I'm going to double click this to isolate it so it's easier to work in. I'm just going to add some little zigzags with the pen tool, And if you don't know how to use the pen tool, I got a tutorial, a couple of them down, that you can do. I'm not going to be very picky about this here. Okay, I'll just move it down a little bit. Whoops, up one more. That's good enough. And then just union the shapes. Okay, so we'll have our tape there, and I'm just going to pick white and make it transparent. And then we're going to need a piece of tape that goes along there, so I guess I'll just make a square, and I'll rotate it so that it matches up with the angle of the box there. And then I'll position the corner here with the piece of tape. And now take your little white pointer and let's drag that there and drag that there. Then I'll make this the same color. Now there's a little line there hanging over. I'm not going to worry about that right now. And to make it look kind of like a cooler icon, I'm going to select all these walls here. I'm going to go Control C to copy. Then I'm going to hit Control F. Okay, and that means paste in front. So before you let go of anything, hold Shift and press your up arrows a couple times, and you'll see we have an extra box. I'm going to union all these together, and I'm going to get rid of the thingy there, and let's give it a stroke, and we're going to give it a border. Let's see, I want it on the outside. It looks like they've changed some of these settings I'm not familiar with. Well, I'm not sure off the top of my head, so I'll just do 11 stroke. Then move it back down with the Shift down arrow, and then move it to the back of the layer. Doesn't look the best. Okay, I guess I'll put it on top then. I need to move the stroke position. Here we go. Inside. Outside. Okay, I guess I'll just resize the box then. Okay, and okay, there we go. And there you have it. We have a cute little box, and you can obviously see how you could go into more detail on making it prettier. I'm going to save this file and I'll put it up on my website if you want to download it. Thanks for watching.